If you hope to raise emotionally mature children, you can start by checking your own emotional maturity as a parent. There are many traits, my next guest says, that can fall under the umbrella of emotional maturity, but he wants you to focus on 5 to pick up in your parenting. Psychologist Dr. Todd Corelli is joining me. Great to see you, Todd. Good to have you back. So what's your definition of emotional maturity?
I think an emotionally mature parent is an emotionally safe parent. They're approachable. They are somebody who recognizes their feelings. They can express their feelings in appropriate and safe ways, and they know how to manage their feelings.
And let's start there. I wasn't surprised to see regulating emotion as topping your list of, skills parents need.
So kids that come from homes whose parents don't regulate their emotions well, they don't do well. They're always walking on eggshells. They don't know what to expect.
They don't know who's going to snap at
They don't know who's going to
minute.
snap. They don't learn their own emotional regulation skills. They don't learn their own relationship skills. And the biggie is that the parents aren't approachable. They're not safe. And, you know, we have so many kids nowadays. The CDC report that just came out the other day, we've got especially girls at an alarming rate are thinking of suicide, are severely depressed. And I don't think there's ever been a time that we've needed to be safe and approachable for our kids than there is right now.
Yeah, it's that idea that we want them to come to you, to us, with whatever's weighing them down or they're concerned about.
Right.
So that emotional regulation, that emotional safety starts with you. You say apologies can go a long way, that an emotionally mature parent apologizes.
So we're all human. I screw up all the time as a parent, right? And apologizing diffuses things, and it makes us safe. It makes us, you know, if I'm in a fight with my wife and I'm a jerk, which I usually am when I'm that way, if I come to her and say, look, you know, I am really sorry, and I own it, like if you just own it, then, you know, it models good relationship skills for the kids. It diffuses the situation. It makes everybody feel better. And I just think it's hard for a lot of people to apologize, but it's very powerful.
And I read this as apologize to your kids as well. Does that have a place in this conversation?
Totally. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a joke in our family. I apologize to them all the time, especially my oldest, because we made the most mistakes on her.
Sorry, buddy.
Yep.
All right, next on your list, listen well. An emotionally mature parent listens.
So listening is the most underrated superpower. And I'll tell you a short story.
Please.
When one of my daughters, a couple of years ago, she had her heart broken by a boy. And it was brutal. He was really mean about it. And I didn't know what to do other than I wanted to go beat this kid up. I took her up in the mountains. I bought her little cupcakes. We had little candles, and we talked. And we talked for about an hour. And the whole time, I'm wanting to tell her, it's okay, you're going to be okay, don't listen to him. But I'm resisting. Right, I'm resisting any lectures, or I'm resisting saying anything, and I just listened to her. And when we were done, we went home, and I honestly thought to myself, I don't know if that did anything for her. I didn't really say anything to her. And then I overheard her say to her mom, that was the best date I've ever been on. And she and I talk about it now. Like, that was kind of a moment for us. And I just think listening is connection, and advice is disconnection. And when we listen, we're connecting with our kids.
That's huge. Listening is connection. Advice is disconnection. It does automatically put you on a different plane when you start to offer your ideas or your opinions. So
you do. That's right.
Yeah, we're just going to listen.
Just listen. Trust me, it's very powerful.
That's a great illustrative story that underscores that statement. Finally, let's talk about defensiveness. You say emotionally mature parents aren't defensive.
So I kind of laugh at this one because I'm the defensive person. Like, if you want to tell me nice things about me, I'm all ears.
Yeah.
But if you want to tell me something I don't want to hear, it's hard to hear that stuff. Now, some people aren't defensive, some people are. It's such a relationship killer. We know we have this great marriage research that comes out of the Pacific Northwest, and being defensive is so destructive. It's actually one of the main ways we can predict divorce. And luckily, there's an antidote to it. And in marriage research, they call it accepting your partner's influence. With moms and dads and kids, I just say accept their influence. Like, listen to them. And if your kid is coming to you with a problem they have with you, you should count your lucky stars. Because if you will listen to that and sort of learn from that, they're going to come to you with other things that are going on in their life that you really want to hear and that they really want to talk to you about.
That feels powerful. Accept their influence.
It is.
And rounding out your list, not to worry about other people's opinions in your pursuit to be an emotionally mature parent. Todd, thank you so much. It's a really thought-provoking list, and I think a good look in the mirror moment for moms and dads alike to say, where am I at and what can I improve on as you put forward these goals for us. Where can we get more advice from you?
So my website, drtoddtalks.com, I've got a lot of free content. I've got my parenting course there, and then also I have a YouTube channel, Dr. Todd Talks.
Dr. Todd Talks. Put it on your radar. Thank you, sir. Good to have you.